Hello, Region 4. My name is Colin Lang. I'm a senior at Champlain Park High School, and I'm also one of your Region 4 officers. Today, I'm going to give you an in-depth view of the 500s events. Just to remind you, this is the 500s category again. It's management, marketing, and communications. Again, dealing and coordinating and controlling people and resources. Within a business, marketing is actions a business takes to place and sell products to the general consumer, and communication is effectively sharing information internally and externally. Let me introduce you to our first event that we're going to talk about today. This is 500, Global Marketing Team. Here's some background on your task. Dave & Buster's, which you all know, is a little gaming and dining establishment now all over the world. Originally started in Dallas in 1982. They launched an exciting new restaurant concept known as Eatertainment. They provided eating with entertainment and labeled it as Eatertainment. And these establishments are forecast as the next big frontier for casual dining. Here's your task. Your team has been hired to identify expansion opportunities into a domestic U.S. city of your choice within 1 to 3 years, with a vision for future international expansion in the next 5 to 7 years. You have no specific company name, mission, vision, or products/services. So your team will have to identify these elements and implement them into a marketing plan and presentation. You must come prepared to defend your recommendations from a marketing standpoint. So you may be asking, what do you need to include? Well, here's what needs to be included. A title page and table of contents, a synopsis or mini plan. Company goals, description of their customers and their needs. So basically, target market. Description of pricing strategy. Analysis of your competition. Marketing mix. Trends in all categories, including economic, social, legal, and technological trends. Human resource requirements, a marketing timeline, methods of measuring success, and finally, as with most of these pre-submit competitions, works cited. While presenting, you must supply a presentation device, projection equipment, product displays, and props. Also, if you want to make a poster, flip chart, or a graph, those are allowed. Let's talk about the next event, which is entrepreneurship. Have you ever wanted to start your own small business, or any business in general? Well, this may be the event for you. Basically, you're tasked with developing an operating plan and a structure to initiate a small business. Here's what you need to include in the plan. A title page and a table of contents. Executive summary. Description of proposed business. Objectives of said business. Proposed business strategies. Your products or services. Who's going to manage and own the business. And also include a marketing analysis and financial analysis. Also, any supporting documents that you may want to submit to the judges. Let's keep talking about entrepreneurship here. You will develop a business plan for a startup. Please, not an existing or expanded business in your local area. Information must be authentic. However, you can include a fictitious address and telephone number. When you're presenting, please supply a computer, projection equipment, product displays, and props, including samples or promotional items, any prepared posters, or flip charts, graphs, that sort of thing. Please bring any supporting devices, including extension cords, power supplies, and other accessories. We're moving on to small business management team. Here's a little bit of background. Jeremy Johnson owns a food truck called JJ's, and he has hired you to help him look at his business and generate ideas to help him improve his profits. Jeremy has sold different types of food throughout the year, including burgers, turkey legs, and burritos. Lately, he's found a good customer base selling slices of pizza. JJ's usually sits in the same location. He has a deal with a local retail store to sell in the parking lot for a fairly cheap fee. And from time to time, Jeremy will get requests to cater a specific event. His most profitable hours have been at a catered event, but he finds that sometimes he'll take his truck to the event and not sell enough to make it worth his time. Overall, his business is profitable, and customers are satisfied with the food they get. Jeremy has tried to change his operation to accommodate customers who bring things to his attention. Here's your task. Jeremy has great hopes, including expansion and growth. How can Jeremy improve his business? What suggestions do you have for JJ's and its future? As a team, you should considering the following questions to form your response. Should JJ's continue to cater events? If so, under what circumstances? How can Jeremy ensure quality for his food? JJ's has a good following of customers. Would this business be better off with a permanent building rather than a truck? What can Jeremy do to improve communications with customers before they arrive to order food? And what can be done to help minimize loss and maximize profit? As a team, you need to come up with a presentation to solve all these questions. Next, we have 515, interview skills. Here's your task. You just need to assess proficiency in job search and interview situations. This includes technical writing skills, knowledge of employability skills, apply research to determine qualifications for jobs, demonstrate a professional image, demonstrate knowledge of job advancement, show effective communication and interpersonal skills, and discuss workplace ethics and work environments. The only thing you need to supply for interview skills is of your resume and one copy of your cover letter at both preliminary and final competition. Similar to 515, we have 520, which is advanced interview skills. Basically, it's the same thing, but it includes some portfolio development. Again, demonstrate a professional image, show your skills, demonstrate your knowledge. However, this time you need to show how you can develop your portfolio and demonstrate your knowledge of job advancement. In this case, you must supply one copy of your resume and a cover letter. Also, include one copy of your portfolio, hard copy or digital. All right, our next topic is speech, also event 525. Here's your task. You need to speak to a given topic in a meaningful fashion. So, demonstrate effective communication skills. Demonstrate skills in developing your speech using the three basic elements, an introduction, a body, and conclusion. Apply different speaking techniques, including appropriate tempo and pitch, and use nonverbal gestures as needed. You'll have the choice after drawing two different topics from a box. These topics might deal with BPA, office situations, the business world, or something similar. You'll be given 10 minutes to develop the topic. 3 note cards will be provided. Notes can only be made on the cards provided. Moving on from speech, you have 535, human resource management. You'll be given a human resource management scenario. The scenario may deal with an office situation, workplace issues, legal matters, and more. You'll have 20 minutes to produce a response on 3 note cards. And in the preparation room, you can use the human resources manual and your 3 note cards, but nothing else. You'll give a 3 to 5 minute presentation. Please note that you will be scored not only on your response to the situation, but also how you present it. Let's keep moving along. 540 is ethics and professionalism. You'll be given a scenario dealing with ethics or professionalism. You'll have 20 minutes to produce a response. You're provided 3 note cards, and your notes can only be made on the note cards provided. In the preparation room, again, you'll have those 3 note cards, but also the ethics and professionalism resource manual. And your speech will be between 5 and 7 minutes. Again, as the same with human resource management, you will be scored on your response and how you present it. Our next event in the 500s category is prepared speech. Your task is to select a topic related to business, entrepreneurship, or business professionals in America and develop an oral presentation. This is a pre-submit event, which means you need to submit these following things before you speak. One copy of the works cited and one copy of the speech outline. Use the guidelines in the style and reference manual. If you don't know where to find this, ask your advisor. Please submit all copies on 8.5 by 11 plain white paper. Facts and working data may be secured from any source. This event emphasizes a scholarly approach to securing information and places emphasis on content and research. Each speech must be the result of your own effort. You are being evaluated on demonstrating communication skills in securing, arranging, organizing, and presenting information orally. And you'll be scored off these following factors. Introduction, voice, which includes pitch, tempo, volume, and enthusiasm. Platform development, so gestures, poise, eye contact, mannerisms, and appearance. Organization, logical, clearly understood, suitable to topic, and coherent. Content, development of subject matter, depth of research. Mechanics, such as diction, grammar, and pronunciation. Closing, summary and conclusion. And was your speech effective? Was the purpose achieved? Next is 550, Parliamentary Procedure Team. There's two parts to this competition. There's a multiple choice test and hosting a mock meeting. This includes an opening ceremony, a closing ceremony, and a session transacting business. You must include, again, an opening ceremony, establishing a quorum, and then ask for general consent to dispense with the reading of minutes, officer reports, and committee reports. New business from the test/agenda. Please proceed with the skills asked to demonstrate, and then a closing ceremony. Next, we have 555, Presentation Management Individual. Your task is to use current desktop technologies and software to prepare and deliver an effective multimedia presentation. For this event, you must supply a presentation device, software, external speakers, projection system, and optional props. The length of the presentation will be no less than 7 minutes and no more than 10 minutes, and you'll be followed up with judges' questions. This year's topic is COVID-19. Due to the current health and safety concerns for employees, working from home has become the new norm. As the world overcomes the COVID-19 pandemic, many employers are beginning to require employees to physically return to office locations. Digital Solutions is considering requiring their employees to return to work physically as well. Your HR manager has come to you and asked you to research and prepare a presentation with considerations, benefits, and disadvantages of this proposal. Make a recommendation and defend your position. Here's a few things to consider. You may want to identify reasons of resistance to the proposal and risks for the company if such a policy is created. Research effectiveness or ineffectiveness of working from home. Research additional options for digital solutions. 560 is a team version of 555. However, it's a slightly different topic. The topic for this one is changed to vaccines. Coronavirus vaccinations are somewhat controversial. Not everybody is choosing to receive the vaccination for a variety of reasons. Many businesses had to overcome challenges and balance the needs of business with the requests of their employees as they develop return to work policies. Develop a return to work policy for your company, assuming only half of your workers are vaccinated. For this one, you're going to need the same supplies, a presentation device and software, a projection system, external speakers, and props. Again, your task is to use current desktop technologies and software to prepare and deliver an effective multimedia presentation. The length of this presentation will be no less than 7 minutes and no more than 10 minutes, followed by judges' questions. Finally, our last four events are all multiple choice. First, we have 590. This is business meeting management concepts. Here's a taste of the subjects covered. It includes projects, event finances and budgeting, admin tasks, developing plans for movement and managing attendees, Site management, on-site communications, and business communications. Next is 591, management, marketing, and human resources concepts. As demonstrated in the name, there will be questions about management, marketing, and human resources. You'll need to demonstrate knowledge of each of these categories. Next, we have 592. This is parliamentary procedure concepts. Here's a little sample of what you're going to be questioned on. Parliamentary procedures, terminology, describing characteristics and motions, motions and techniques for conducting a meeting. Finally, we have 594, digital marketing concepts. Identify the use of social media in marketing communications to obtain customer attention or customer insight. Demonstrate effective marketing research procedures. Describe types of digital advertising strategies that can be used to achieve promotional goals. Understand design principles, demonstrating an ability to develop an advertising campaign. These were the 500s events. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out on either Instagram or Twitter, or ask your advisor. They are always a great resource. Stay tuned for the 600s events in-depth video coming out tomorrow. And if you missed the previous categories, please go back and watch them. Thank you.